Alright guys, we are back, and in the video above this video I showed you guys the power of using heat maps when you're building your website. Now in this video I'm going to show you how to install the heat map so that you can study your website visitors' behavior and you'll know where they're clicking, what they're clicking on the most, what they're ignoring on your website also, as a way to determine what you need to change on your website to get better results. So there's nothing worse than trying to promote a website but you don't know why people are not signing up. All you know is that they're not signing up. It's very good to start using a heat map on your website. And I do want to make mention once again that even though inside of the Daily Takeover training I showed you guys how to create a website using GoDaddy, the Hotjar software will not work on a GoDaddy site. So the new website at DTOaffiliates.com, I use Leadpages to build that website because GoDaddy will not take the Hotjar code. And when I say Hotjar code, I'm referring to the HTML code that you need to get from Hotjar in order to install it on your website. So again, GoDaddy will not take this code. I know that WordPress does, so if you're using WordPress to build your website, WordPress will take that code. GoDaddy will not take that code. And Leadpages will accept that code. This is why I'm using Leadpages more now than ever than I do GoDaddy, because there's so many bells and whistles that I like to have on my website that GoDaddy does not allow me to use. So I've been using Leadpages for over 2 years now, and I've been using it more than ever because GoDaddy has its limitations. So, in the previous video, I talked about setting up your 14-day free trial with Hotjar to try it out. Now, you do not have to pay month after month after month with Hotjar. They have a monthly subscription after your 14-day free trial ends. However, all it takes is, I would say, about a week or 2 weeks to collect enough data in order to know what to change on your website. So by the time your 14-day free trial is over, you don't really need to pay anything at all because you've already collected all the data you needed during your 14-day free trial. So while your 14-day free trial is running, you need to be sending massive visitors to your website using the traffic sources that Daily Takeover gives you so that you can collect enough data. So before your 14-day free trial is over, you won't need to even pay for any subscription. So I'm going to show you guys in this video how to get the code and how to install it on your website. But I will say, this is why all throughout the Daily Takeover training, I kept telling you guys to always step out of your comfort zone. Always learn the skills that I'm teaching you. This includes all the tech-related things that a lot of people run away from. They think that it's too hard and it's too techy for them to learn. And when you run away from learning all the tech-related things, you're going to vastly limit yourself and you're going to vastly limit the type of results you can get. One of the biggest reasons of why I get so far on the internet is because I've taken the time to develop these type of skills. So, getting back to the subject, this is Hotjar. Once you set up your account and you want to install your heat map, you come over here to where it says New Heat Map. This green button right here. So once you click on New Heat Map, you want to come here and then you want to name your heat map. So I'm going to name this heat map. You can name it whatever you want, but I'm going to say Test Heat Map. And then I'm on the 14-day free trial right now, but I'm going to select the basic level because do you see right here where it says 1,000 page views? That's all you really need to collect enough data. And to be honest, you don't even need 1,000 views. If you can just get 100 to 200 website visitors, that's enough data that you can collect to give you an idea of where people are clicking, what parts of your website people are ignoring, what you need to change on your website. So I just selected basic right here. Next, you scroll down to where it says page targeting. You click this arrow here. And then right here, is where you enter your page URL. Now, your page URL is the website that you're going to be placing your HTML Hotjar code. So if I wanted to put this on the main website, which it's already there, but just as a demonstration, I'm going to type in the URL, or you can paste it. I'm going to put https://dtoaffiliates.com. That's the main website. And then you can click here to where it says advanced options. I don't really mess with this part right here. I don't really mess with that part right there. But you can come down to where it says review and save. And once you click review and save, you can create your heat map. Click on create heat map. So once you create your heat map, you want to come over here to where it says settings. Click that. And you want to come down to where it says sites and organizations right here. So once you click on sites and organizations, you want to click here to where it says tracking code. So you want to click on tracking code, and this is going to give you the HTML Hotjar code to install on your website. So once you see this code, you want to click here to where it says copy to clipboard. And then this is the code that you want to install on your website. Now, I've already shown you guys how to build a GoDaddy website. However, GoDaddy does not take an HTML Hotjar code. So I've chosen Lead Pages. Leadpages.net. Now, below this video, or below these videos in this training, I'm going to be putting the links to Hotjar. I'm also going to be putting the links to leadpages.net. Now, leadpages.net is not free. Leadpages.net, their most basic package is their $37 a month package. Now, with that $37 a month package, you can build as many websites as you want. So it's unlimited lead pages that you can build. So once you set up your 14-day free trial, because leadpages.net does have a 14-day free trial before you have to pay, you can, once you set up your Lead Pages account, you can come over here to where it says create new landing pages. And guys, this is how I'm creating your affiliate links for Daily Takeover. And this is how I created the main Daily Takeover website at dtoaffiliates.com. It's all made through Lead Pages. So once you click on create new landing page, it's going to give you a variety of templates that you can choose from. A variety of templates. Now you get to select whatever template you want, and all it is just drag and drop. So I'm just going to select this yellow template right here. When you see a template that you want to start editing for your website, you click on Start Building, and this is going to lead you to start creating your site. But before you create your site, it's going to ask you to name your website. It's going to ask you to name your website. So for this website, I'm just going to call it Test Page 1. This is only a demonstration. You can name it whatever you want, but I'm going to select Test Page 1. So I'm going to click Continue, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to build a Lead Pages site. It's $37 a month for their basic package, and that's what I have. But $37 a month is all you need. You don't need any higher package, because the basic package gives you everything that you could ever need in a website. So I'm on this template right now. Now I can edit whatever it is I want to edit on this site. Instead of saying free guide, I can just click where I want to edit, and I can type whatever I want. So I can type something like dramatically boost your sales. And if I don't want these words to be too large, all I would have to do is highlight, and then I can change the size of the words. You see how it got smaller? It got smaller again. This is going to control the size of your words. If I wanted to change the color, I can come down here and I can add a color. Instead of it being black, I can go ahead and change the color of this spectrum to whatever color I want. So I can move this little dot anywhere I want it to be to change the color. You see how the letters are changing over here to the bluish color? So depending on where I drag this on the spectrum, it's going to change the color. So that's how you can edit whatever words are on your site. And let's say I wanted to add another section. All I would have to do is come over here to where it says widgets. And then if I wanted to add a video, let's say I wanted to add a video here. I can select the video option. I can hold my mouse on it. I can hold my mouse on it and just simply drag it over and release my mouse. And it's going to give me a section to add my video. Now, if you have a video on YouTube, you can add a YouTube video here. And I'm just going to pick a random video just as a demonstration. Now, a GoDaddy website will take the URL link to that video. However, if you're using Leadpages, you're going to have to get the HTML code to that video. You can't just get the URL link that you see at the top of the screen here. So this is just a random video that I've selected. So in order to get the HTML code to a video, you would just click share. And where it says embed right here, you click that. And that's going to give you this long code right here. And then you just click copy. Copy. And then you come back over to Leadpages, click inside this box, and this box right here will appear. So this box is where you're going to paste the HTML code that you got from YouTube, and then you're going to click save. Okay? This is a random Chris Brown video. So this is how you add a video to your site. Now, if you would like, let's say I didn't want this button. Let's say this button was not here. Let's just say that button wasn't here, but I wanted to add a button to whatever page I'm building. All you would do is click where it says button, hold your mouse, and drag it over, and release your mouse. Now notice how this button says sign up. I don't want it to say sign up. I want it to say, let's say click. I want it to say click here to gain access. And let's say I didn't want this button to be blue. All I would do is just click on the button, click here, and change the color. I can add a color. I can move this in whatever direction I want to change the color of the button. But let's just keep it blue. But I'm just showing you guys how you can change the color of your button. So I'll keep it there. Let's say I wanted to add a picture. Same concept. All you would do is click on image, drag it over to wherever you want it to be on your page, release your mouse, and this is where you could click this box here, come down right here, click it. You're going to need to do this on a computer, but let's say I wanted to add, let's say a picture of the incentives for Daily Takeover. Once I click on what I have uploaded, I can click insert. But if you have no pictures here when you set up your new Leadpages account, if you wanted to add a picture to the system, all you would do is come over here and click upload, and you can upload whatever picture you want from your computer. But for now, I already have plenty of pictures uploaded, so my image is right here. I'm going to click insert. And voila, now we have a picture of the incentives. Now for this button, if you want to add a link behind this button, all you would do is click the pencil icon right here to the left, click it, and come down here to this symbol right here to the far right. Click it, and then you come down to where it says link to an external URL. So you want to click this bubble and then put whatever link you want that button to lead to. So if I wanted this to route to a sign-up page once people click it, I can put dtoaffiliates.com/get start it. Whatever link you want that button to lead to, that's what you put right here. And once you complete your website, then you click Publish. So building a Leadpages website is very simple. But of course, I would definitely not keep it this way. This is only a demonstration of what you can do and how to add certain elements to your website. If I wanted to add a space in between these incentives in this video, all I do is click this button that says space, and I drag it over under the button or above it, wherever I want to add the space, and then I release my mouse. Now there's a space in between the button. You can drag over whatever you want to drag over. If you want to use a countdown timer on your website to create a sense of urgency, all you got to do is click on countdown, hold your mouse, drag it over, and there you go. Now you have a countdown timer. Now if you want to edit the countdown timer, you click on this pencil icon, you come over here to this calendar symbol, you click it, you can change the date to whatever you want. So if I want to give people 3 days to take action or a week, I can select whatever date I want the timer to run out. So I'm going to select 3 days from now. And now you see that the timer is counting down. Now if I want to change the design of the timer, then I can come over here to this symbol right here, to the far right, and I can make it block style. I can also change it to a circular countdown timer or a rounded countdown timer. I can change it to whatever design I want. I can also change the color of the timer. So I'm showing you everything that you can add to your Leadpages website. And do you guys see this dog in the background? Let's say I didn't want this dog here. I wanted it to be a different type of background. I can simply come over here, click this hero option, and this is where I get to change the image of the background. So you see this dog here, I can just change the image. So whatever I have uploaded, I can change the background. Now I went to Google and I looked up the color blue or the color teal. I uploaded it into Leadpages, so I already have it uploaded. And now it's going to give me a blue background if I select this. So there we have it. Now we have a blue background. I can change these buttons to whatever color I want. I can add whatever I want. You can mess around with these controls. Just experiment. You're going to find out so many things that you can do with Leadpages. It's very simple. All it is drag and drop. So this is the basics of how to just create a simple landing page with Leadpages. You can build full websites if you want to. I've already shown you guys how to add certain elements that you want. But once you're done with your website, you want to click Publish. Now that I've shown you how to create a basic website, just a basic demonstration of how to add things to a site, now we need to install the HTML Hotjar code to your website so that you can start analyzing your website visitors, like I showed you in the first video above this one. So in order to do that, you want to come over here to where it says Settings, and then you want to come to the top here to where it says Analytics. And once you click on Analytics, you want to scroll down to where it says Head Section Tracking Code. Now again, GoDaddy does not have a header section. They don't have a head section tracking code. So you can't use GoDaddy for a heat map. WordPress will take this code because WordPress has a header section. WordPress has a header section, and so does Leadpages. So I'm using Leadpages for this example. So you want to paste the Hotjar HTML code in the header section where it says Head Section Tracking Code. And then once you've pasted the code, you want to come up here and save it. Always press save. Always. And so once your website is complete and you've installed your Hotjar code, now you click Publish here. Once you click Publish, you can come back over to Hotjar, and then you can see your heat map that it's been installed. Now you need to start sending visitors to your website using the traffic sources that Daily Takeover goes over and gives you access to all the traffic sources. And once you start getting visitors, you can analyze everything they're doing. So if you notice that nobody is clicking on this button, if the heat map is telling you that nobody's clicking on this button, maybe you might want to change the color of the button, because you see how it blends in, it's barely visible. I might want to make this button larger. So if I want to make this button larger, I can click on this icon here, and you see where it says small? I can click the plus symbol to make it bigger. Now, if you notice that people are still not clicking on the button, it blends in with the blue background, so I might want to make it a different color so that it's more visible. So I can click here, click add, and maybe I might want to make this a red button. I can drag this spectrum over, and you see this dot at the top corner? I can drag this wherever I want to make it whatever color I want to get it to stand out. But I'm going to keep it red. Now it says click here to gain access with white letters. I can change the color of the words on the button, change the size. And now I might just start getting more clicks to this button because now it stands out. If I want to drag this timer all the way to the bottom, I can do that. All I would need to do is click here, these 4 arrows, click it, hold your mouse. You can drag it wherever on your website you want to drag it at. So guys, this is just a basic demonstration of how easy it is to create a Leadpages landing page. And based off of what the heat map is telling you, you'll know where you need to move things. Maybe you need to change the color. Maybe you need to change the titles on your website to get more clicks. So you might be asking, let's go back to the main site. You might be asking, how did I know when I built this Leadpages main daily takeover website, how did I know what titles to use on my website? How did I know what to say to get people to click on this video so much? Because this video is getting a lot of views. You notice where I said on the thumbnail, not getting sales? Here's how we fix it. And then above the video, I'm saying dramatically boost sales and leads for any business. This is a very powerful title that gets me a lot of views to this video. So how did I know exactly what to say to get the best clicks on my video, to get a lot of clicks on my button? How did I know what to even say on my website to get good results? Well, I'm using a free tool called Advanced Marketing Institute. There's going to be a button below these videos that's going to take you to Advanced Marketing Institute. Now, Advanced Marketing Institute is a free tool that you can use that's going to analyze your headlines, analyze the words you're putting on your website, and it's going to grade your headlines and give it a score from 1 to 100. Now, the whole idea is to get a score that is over 40%. Anything under 40% is a title or a headline you do not want to use. So, I'm going to give you guys a demonstration of how to use this tool at Advanced Marketing Institute. This is a tool that was developed by a network of very experienced marketers. This is based off of years of marketing research. So this is a free tool you can use that's going to analyze your headlines, your subject lines, and tell you if it's good to use or not, so that you can get the most amount of clicks on your website. So if the heat map is telling you you're not getting certain clicks in a certain area of your website, you might want to come up with a better title. And this tool is going to tell you if it's a good subject line or not. So let me show you guys how this works. So when you get to aminstitute.com, you can click here to where it says Analyze Now. And whatever title you're thinking about using on your website, you want to type it in this box. This is the headline analyzer. So you notice how the main website, at the top of this video, it says dramatically boost sales and leads for any business, right? So I'm going to copy this and show you guys that this title got a high score, and this is why I'm using this title. So let me copy it. Come over to Headline Analyzer right here, and you want to paste whatever headline you're thinking about using, whatever words you're thinking about using on your website, whatever title you're thinking about using, you want to paste it into this box, and you're going to get a score back. Remember, anything under 40% is a bad score. You don't want to use it. But my title said, dramatically boost sales and leads for any business. So let's paste that title in, and let's see what the score is. So we're going to click Submit for Analysis. And look at this score, guys. Remember how I said anything under 40% is amateur writing? It's a bad score. This title got a high score, 62%. That means that this is a very great headline to use. And this is why this title is getting me a lot of clicks to this video. This is how I know what to say on my websites to get the maximum type of results, guys. This is the tool that I'm using for free that's telling me if it's a good title or not. And when you scroll down further, they're telling you the reasons of why they gave you a high score. Now notice here, it says, your headline carries words that predominantly appeal to most people's intellectual sphere. Intellectual impact words are especially effective when your goal is to arouse curiosity and when offering products and services that require reasoning or careful evaluation. So this title is appealing to people's intellectual. You see how it says intellectual? It's appealing to people's intellectual properties. So this is a very good headline. So this is why I use this on the site. Now, if I typed in a title and I got a low score below 40%, I wouldn't use that title on my websites that I build through Lead Pages or any other website. Now, when you come over and you watch this video that's on the main website at dtlaffiliates.com, the voiceover guy inside the video, the very first thing that he says inside the video is succeeding online should not be that difficult. Now, why did I use that title to start my video off with inside of that commercial? Well, let's type it in. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm going to type in succeeding online should not be that difficult. And I'm going to submit for analysis. Now, check out this score. Like I said, anything over 40 is a very good score. Anything under 40, anything under 40% is very amateur and you shouldn't use it. So, the video starts off on the main website. The specialized customized commercial starts off by saying, succeeding online should not be that difficult. It's got a score of 42%. That's a great score. Now, this is going to explain to you why they gave you that score. So when you're out there building your Lead Pages websites or any website at all, before you put titles above your video, you want to make sure to run it through this headline analyzer tool to see if it's a good title. Because if you're getting a low score, this explains why nobody's watching the video on your website. And if you create buttons on your website that nobody's clicking on, that explains why people are not clicking on your buttons. So with the heat map tool plus the free headline analyzer, you'll be on your way to creating sites that actually convert. So guys, I hope this added value. And in the next video after this, I'm going to explain to you guys something very important that you should know when you're putting videos on your website. So you don't want to miss the third video that's going to be right below this video. So again, guys, I hope this added value. I will see you guys in the video right below this one.